Channeling Mother Earth.
Of planet Jupiter.
In the blue galaxy. On behalf of the Intergalactic Federation. Of the populated planets in the universe.
Planet Jupiter Akashic Record.
By Leah Adam.
Life in Jupiter. Mother Earth of Jupiter speaks.
Earthlings of the ancient and important planet Earth, I am Mother Earth of planet Jupiter, happy to share with you visions and missions for humanity in our universe. Jupiter was created near planet Earth sometime later. The lessons in my lands focus on creating justice and high morality. As Earth we landed from the center of the universe, which was small, under the veil of oblivion, to the bottom of the universe. In Genesis days of creation, big souls, which we called then gods and goddesses because of their powers to create dimensions of matter, split into many parts soul because they behaved brutal. They and other souls sent to incarnate in planet Jupiter and Earth, in order to balance and learn to be good and human. Planet Jupiter is small in size compared to Earth and subtler. The condition of the central meridians and the main energy centers deep in my lands is relatively good, therefore earthquakes are rare on Jupiter. Through the ages my star didn't went through serious disasters and wars as planet Earth, therefore it's still delicate and its emotional strength is weaker. However, in the last 10 years short wars occurred on my lands in the big cities, and many people were killed out of hate and anger in different areas of the planet. We don't have countries and states, but areas and cities which are allowed for everyone to live. The wars broke in the last 10 years, due to brother hate, on the background of political opinions and discrimination of minorities. Population density in the big constitute cities also is a reason for wars, because life is tough and aggressive in the big cities and there is not enough jobs. People who need to strengthen their awareness of justice and their morality are sent to life on my lands from other stars of the universe, especially leaders with law morality. Many of the US presidents who murdered because they behaved unfairly and contrary to the laws of karma, sent to incarnate in Jupiter and Venus. There are no prisons or police in all the populated stars of the universe except to planet Earth. People are killed sometimes and are not punished by law, therefore the karma returned to them in stricter ways than on Earth, through diseases and fast death. Most people in the populated stars of the universe realize that they are punished this way. They understand natural law of justice and their leaders' roles. Unfortunately, in this era also Jupiter have difficulty to teach its leaders and residents decent human laws, because bad leaders took control. Therefore during the last 100 years rebellions and nation wars broke out. The wars in Jupiter left many women and children with no men or fathers. Without computers and transportation it is very hard to find new relationships. Advanced technology as in Earth and Sirius was not developed yet in Jupiter. Some women and children were killed in the wars also. We don't have animals as horses to take people in distance, but some primitive transportation without fuel. The marriage institute exists only in planet Earth, and yet, people in Jupiter and Venus are more conservative than in Earth. Mostly men in Jupiter have high positions, some of them who worked in the conservative schools as mangers or teachers, evil and strict leaders in government institutions, and other men with high positions in municipal workers and military were killed in the wars and women took their place. They demonstrate fairness and kindness of good heart. This is my comfort for the heavy sadness which I fell upon my lands resulting of wars and killing. The star doesn't use to worsen the lands have difficulty to release the suffering of the victims and their karma. Most women in Jupiter are not very independent and educated, rather housewives with chauvinist men. Jupiter stay in better place than planet Earth in the universe vastness in terms of its light frequency, therefore time is a little faster in Jupiter than on Earth. Life expectancy in Jupiter is relatively short, we don't have advanced medicine to save life. There are less diseases in Jupiter than Earth, eldest is shorter, death is easier in giving birth. We don't have significant history in Bible scriptures, or religious in churches, many of Jupiter residents are atheists. It is important for them to be in a forgetting state of consciousness in order to reinforce independence lessons. I'd rather they continue to be atheists than religious with hard beliefs is on Earth, that non-compatible with the divine laws and its consciousness. Planet Jupiter experiencing in this era a third dimension as on Earth, but our residents are not awake to high level of spirituality as on Earth in this era. Yet, as on planet Venus, the moral level in Jupiter and Venus are higher than on Earth, and the laws of karma is stricter. The law of karma created by the creators of each star, God, and people behaviors in each planet and it can return in the same lifetime or the next. The law of karma in Jupiter and Venus are similar, however, in Venus souls of low moral level are not allowed to be born, and in Jupiter such souls are born to learn morality and decency. In planet Earth the range of souls are mixed and they come from large variety of dimensions. Angelic souls prefer not to incarnate on Jupiter but on Venus, and Europe mainly. People from new universes or stars which have not experienced yet many human lessons, also from planet Mars that evacuated its residents already, are not ready for life on Jupiter or Venus. In this era they prefer to incarnate on planet Earth. Not many populated stars left in this era in our universe, as in the past, most of them evacuated the residents after meteors falling. The karmic law of each planet is in the DNA of people who incarnate in it. The higher selves and soul of the person agree to incarnate in the planet they chose, and made contract for life with the Mother Earth of the planet and the divine presence in it. It is important for the residents of Jupiter not to betrayals at work and in personal relationships. Also family relationships and parenting are very important lessons in heavy karma. Rich employers who exploit their workers financially and act to them unfairly, with low morality are creating heavy karma and might die in young age. Jupiter have high level of socialist regime. The state's laws insist on helping others. Sick and elderly people are highly respected and gain meticulous care and financial support from the states. Single mothers receive large government support. And orphaned children gain good decent adoptive families and government support. Kindergartens, schools, and universities are subsidized by the government, and the same all the other government institutes schools. No one is thrown to the streets on my lands, the labor discipline is high, and young people as adults don't know what drugs and alcohol are or cigarettes. Class gaps on Jupiter are small and most of our residents don't work hard for their living, because the economic resources in the planet are undeveloped. Life race in Jupiter is not hectic like in Earth, and the inhabitants are not used to an economic wealth and luxury, therefore their life are calm and modest and they are healthier in body and mind. Human dignity and a sense of collectiveness and fraternity are important in Jupiter. The male ego still demanding tough leadership lessons and strict controlling politic, which created brothers' rebellions. However, all the star states supporting the socialist regime. Venereal disease has not yet spread on planet Jupiter because our residents are conservative in their sexual life. We don't have many problems of sexual identity as on Earth and homosexuals or lesbians. In all the inhabited planets of the universe, strip clubs and prostitution don't exist and are not approved by the leaders of the states. As well, toxic alcohol, various drugs, dangerous cigarettes, animals meat for food, and poison chemical for cleaning and other prepuces. We don't have movies in big theaters, or TV to show violence and pornography, and influenced badly the children, the same in Venus.
What can I do to comfort you?
After a period of ancient Roman planet Earth where sexual corruption and brutal murders occurred, the world wars and the Jews' Holocaust on Earth, many damaged souls were sent to planet Jupiter and Venus, where the human decency laws are high. We didn't have enough places to incarnate on the star, and the neighbors' populated stars moved away from the Earth in order not to be affected by its suffering and cruel lessons. My lesson as mother of planet Jupiter easy compared to the lessons that Gaia experience. My people are quiet, calm, modest, their social life are quiet, they are not flamboyant and competitive. Most of Jupiter residents are not particularly beautiful as in planet Venus. They look like most people on Earth and don't worship their gods of beauty. Models, beauty queens, and movie stars or singers, none of these are almost exist. Extravagant luxury balls are not acquiring in Jupiter, and the art also is underdeveloped on the planet like on planet Earth and Venus. The youngest generation in Jupiter are not rash and rebellious. They are taught to study and work. They are serious and mature for their age. Children on Jupiter are not happy as on Earth. They are often sad for their hard life and sad parents who have very hard surviving. The parents are too strict and tend to severely punish their children, who are too afraid of them. We don't have much corruption, thieves, uncertainty, hard beliefs incompatible with the law of divinity and its consciousness like on Earth. People in Jupiter are educated and intelligent. There are many universities on Jupiter, but the studies are not in high level as in Earth and the professions are less varied. We are ending age and big cycle in all the populated planets of the universe, in purify ways of wars and revolutions on a few stars. This required less strict law of karma in all the third dimension stars. I, mother of the planet Jupiter, expect soon to enter on my lands more enlightened and less frozen age, and gain more space for souls by less incarnations and reducing birth. I believe that most souls in the universe are still not old enough and ready to become spiritual evolve. They need detachment from God in order to become strong and independent. The significant emotional barriers that the residents of Jupiter experience still related to the base chakras of existence, and in the sage also in the throat chakra because our leaders have become rude and greedy for money, therefore many of them were killed.
Upon this road, when you
In the Intergalactic Federation organization gatherings, Gaia is great beloved leader who required great ascension for her beloved Earth Mother's sisters. We love our sister beloved Gaia for her brevity of heart, soul devotion, strength and power. She helped the Earth Mothers through the ages, especially Mother Earth Venus which is very gentle. We are eternally grateful to our beloved sister Mother Earth Gaia. We bless her, and you dear residents of planet Earth, for eternal happiness and bliss. On behalf of the Intergalactic Federation of the populated stars in the universe, my beloved Earth Mother's sisters, our dear creators, and beloved Father Mother God, I, Mother Earth of Jupiter, give thanks for the right to speak.